All right, Marcus, welcome back. Here we go. Fight fans. Marco, you're muted again. Unmute yourself. I'm AmiPolizeiFunk. We are
And
your
I'm
hosts.
Marcus39.
There he is. We're your hosts for Sunday Night Fight Season 5. I'm starting to throw my voice out. Good thing this is our last game of the night. I went a little crazy in game one, Marco. I started shouting like a madman. Luckily, it's not that late yet. My neighbors won't come crashing down on top of me. But we're having fun here.
Definitely.
We're having fun. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you're following us, you'll have a chance at the end of this game to win a fresh copy of Company of Heroes 2, which you can. Well, surely you already all have the game, so you can give it to your friends,
buddies.
your buddies, your mom, get her playing, granddad. You know. Yeah. So I hear that OMGPOP had the faction choice. He was leading in VPs, and yet he chose Wehrmacht, which lost in game one and lost again in game two. So what's up with that? I don't get it when players do that. You know, why not pick the faction you won with? Sefa used to do that all the time too, though. He has something to prove. You know, he's like, I can play that faction better. I'm gonna pick the faction that I lost with, and I'm gonna show you how to play this faction. You know, it's strange. I don't see why people do it. I don't think it's a good idea. What do you think, Marcus?
I think that he proves to play very well as Germans in the early game, and if he kept playing well in that game one, he might have won. He did some serious mistakes, and I think he wants to show us and even prove himself. He can play Germans well and don't fuck up in the mid game as he did.
Yeah, but this is SNF. You know, this is you're on your way to a possible contender bout. This is a money game. This is not the time to sort of like prove something to yourself. I mean,
but he's more
prove it in the
comfortable
ladder.
as German.
You know, you earned it. You earned VP choice. You know, you earned faction choice. Pick the faction you won with. Anyway, I don't get it. I'll never really understand it, but we've seen a lot of players make it work to their advantage. Next week, guys, it's going to be best of fives, and the players are going to actually pick the maps themselves because they will do a whole veto process before the 5-game series, and they'll play the first two maps. You know, the first 2 games on one map, and then the next 2 games on another map, and then if it goes to a 5th game, they'll play that on a 3rd map. So that'll be interesting to see which maps players veto, because I'm really curious about that. I don't really know how that's.
I have a few ideas about that.
Okay, all right. So let's go into the ace game. Let's wrap this one up. Let's see who is going to move on and be our other contender to fight against Holy Hammer in the contender bout number 1.
Ready.
All right, let's go. Let's go in game. Here we go. So thanks to Venfu for that music. All right, we're in here.
Thanks, Matt.
Good stuff. I'm once again, for the 5th time, following the Russians. That's right. Do you like my little bells, guys? Those are custom. Here, let me do it again. SNF bells. Come on. All right. This is what I do. This is what makes Ami tick, right? See, I love that stuff. I love that stuff. Anyway,
I wanna see you. I wanna see you doing the not singing but playing the guitar. Not the guitar, the other instrument.
Bass.
The bass. Yes.
I play bass. Yeah, I played bass. I was in a band in New York. All right, but enough about me. We're paused at 5 seconds. I'm following AndyisRIPPIN, and we're about to start up this ace game. Are you guys ready? Hi, helping hands. How you doing? Il Sherlock, Quentin Netschween, Lord's Dubstep. How y'all doing? You guys ready for this ace game? Who's gonna win? I have no idea. I love not being spoiled. I'm not gonna look at the chat anymore. I don't want to be spoiled. I'm just gonna count this in and get it underway. Here we go. Gonna unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Marcus. Season 5 is underway. Here we go. Last game of the night.
You need something demolished?
I'd say. Who are you for this game? I'm with OMGPOP this time.
What does that mean for? Does it mean like who you want to win, or who do you think will win, or what?
Who do you want to win?
Marcus, I am a professional shoutcaster, and I will not express bias before an ace game. The only thing I'm ever biased towards is ace games. So basically, I always root against the guy who won the first game, hoping that it'll go to 3, because I can't get enough of this stuff. But I would never, ever say that I want one guy to win or the other guy, man. I say may the best man win right here.
Who do you think will win?
No, I'm not even going to do that.
Okay, so OMGPOP started with the usual 2 grants. I think we will see again 4 Grenadiers tier 2. And this time he already picked a doctrine. He went with the one I didn't remember. I don't remember all of them, but yes, the one with
let me help you, Marcus. Let's see. Okay, it ends with the elephant, and it also has the passive Panzer tank tactician, which is smoke, right? Okay, so let me just quickly look at my cheat sheet here while I obs nothing, and everybody gets mad at me, and of course I haven't found it yet. All right, I'm gonna give up. Everybody laughed. They're like, "Will Ami be able to identify the commanders?" Well, now we know. Nope, he sure won't.
Okay, so an interesting thing to note is that this time Andy is taking a different approach to the map. He has the first 2 conscripts are in the north side, so I guess we will see an early game harassment on that fuel point, while he's using his first engineer squad to take the fuel and then the munitions point, even if they won't be connected to his base. So he wants to harass early game.
Alright, keep talking. This is frustrating me now. I have to solve this puzzle.
Okay, don't worry. I keep talking. So now OMGPOP has the 3rd Grenadier. He's getting the fuel point on north and pretty much going to cut off the north side of Andy with another Grand.
Marcus, you suckered me into this. The thing is, see on my cheat sheet is they're kind of like in a weird order. Does he have the Regal mine? No. Dude, I give up. I promised myself I wouldn't even try to do this because I knew it would be embarrassing, and you suckered me into it. I'm not doing it. It's the one with the elephant. There.
Yeah.
That's enough. All right. Anyway, back to
it's the fortified armor, guys. I found it for Jazzy.
Really? Okay. Yeah, sure enough. All right. Of course. How did I miss that? Ah, okay, you got it right in the middle. I'm using Liwo Union's commander cheat sheet, so you can find them in the Kotu.org Kotu lobby if you want to print out your own commander cheat sheets. So thanks Liwo Union for those. There's a battle happening here. OMGPOP has got something to prove as the Ostheer. Hey Marcus, you want to practice pronouncing German words? Can you say Ostheer? Yeah,
Ostheer.
They really do. They drag out the double E's.
Back in the game. He has 4 Grenadiers now, and I guess we will soon see. No, we already see tier 2 teching.
It's interesting that AndyisRIPPIN has gone in 3. He didn't do that in game 1.
Yeah, I think he saw how good was that strategy used by RMG, and he wants to do that.
Pop strat. Could be.
Yeah, I think so. Also because I think that's a winning strategy, especially if your opponent is doing a fast flame half track, because especially when you get guards inside the M3, you pretty much get the best counter to flame half track.
All right. Well, he's putting some Engies in there, but they can't afford flames quite yet. They can afford them now. Oh, you can upgrade while you're sitting in there? That's pretty handy dandy.
Yeah.
All right, these conscripts are surrounded by crowds.
They should retreat.
Yeah.
They are.
Smart retreat before suffering unnecessary damage.
Good job by Andy cutting the northern fuel.
Yeah.
So
Second M3 on the battlefield. And the first one's just about to enter the fray. Let's see, he doesn't want to get Fausted though. How's your ammo at the moment?
Oh, he has almost 120. Oh no!
There's one right in the nose.
Oh, he's gonna kill that.
And another one. He really wants it dead. Oh wow, 2 Fausts. Okay, small arms fire, finish it off.
But now he has to retreat. That Grand Squad is very low HP. It might die. Okay, no. We'll
look, come on, go guys.
Okay, so this time is not anymore a fast flame half track. We have a fast half track, but there is also a scout car coming, so we
Yeah,
will
nice.
see a fast armored car.
That'll be a good counter with M3s.
Yeah, very good counter to the M3.
But he
Another
will,
fast.
yeah, but he has to have the munis to upgrade the scout car, so that's an issue, right?
Yes, he has 60 munitions and he will have 70 munitions
Oh, okay.
once the scout car is out, so we won't have that problem. What worries me is that OMGPOP doesn't have, he's again with few territories. Map control. Boo.
Yeah, he's reinforcing his friends. He loves
And
to
that
use
conscript
these units
squad
in
is-
combination. Pardon?
That conscript squad in the church, it's almost dead. But must be careful.
Alright, so is your upgrade on the way for your AC?
Oh yeah, the upgrade is on the way.
Again-
And that conscript squad might be die.
Andy,
Like that?
Andy is once again going for these little AT guns, the M42s. The conscript's
Wow.
going to survive, barely.
And the sniper.
Yeah, sniper and these AT guns. Interesting. Yeah, it worked for him in game 1. Why not do it again in game 2? This time he mixed in the M3s, though.
So he doesn't have guards. That's interesting. That means Andy can play. No, not sorry, guys. OMGPOP can play more aggressively with his half track and scout car. Of course, there won't be the Marcus car, the mighty Marcus car.
AndyisRIPPIN has a lot of faith in these in this new unit, this AT gun.
And he
See
has
how
all the map.
he fares. Oh, it does get a shot off. The snipers are capping cloak. That's pretty sweet. And
Wow.
look at that! It was a trap. Oh man, the scout car just goes down in 2 or 3 shots. Really nice spotting provided by these snipers that are on hold fire. They did 2 duties. They capped the point and provided LOS for the AT gun to kill the scout car. Very nicely played. And now they're going to take off hold fire and start picking away at some of these grenadiers. One dies though. Careful. Might as well go get another guy. You're right close to your base. Might as well go get another guy! Come on! Sniper! Get out of there! Gonna make it.
Now that guy's
Wow. Pop did whatever he could to try to kill that sniper squad, but he just wasn't able to get the last shot in. Action that I'm missing. We have Panzer Grenadier squad on the field.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same situation of game 1. OMGPOP has no control of the map, while Andy has pretty much all the map, so he can probably take to tier 3 very soon. As soon as he has the manpower, I'd say. Yeah, as soon as he has the manpower. He has plenty of fuel and munitions, while OMGPOP has barely